Naku, lakad mo
Normally.
Hope and see that sometimes the required strats.
Oh yeah, he'll be back as soon as he's got his levels. But right now, ooh,
Okay. Well, like this game has to go very, very well for this Void Spirit. Might get this quick kill onto Gardic though. Trying to run him down. Oscar right on top of him with the Whirling Death, as well as the Timber Chain through. They might not have the damage here. Do they have any of these lessons that we've been hoping that they learn throughout the season? But it's great to see. As top lane, they're going onto Parker. Ooh, Vitali misses the swashbuckle. But there's no danger for the Sven here. Tiny comes in from Almisho. Hey!
getting the vessel upgrade, but he should definitely not go immediately for it. He's finishing corrosion first, and I kind of like to see him. See, here's the problem. If this was any other player, I would be like, alright, I kind of like to see him get a farming item. Diffu is so bonkers good on a Pango, and especially versus a Sven. Is in this bot lane. Yeah, Michael to hold him up there. But that just means that, yeah, Vitaly gets to just walk at him, and he's high level now. So pretty much uncontested.
Go for the first one to get the kill with this Rolling Thunder. On the back line, Alone does manage to get the quick pick off onto lane. Then you farm up this Blink Dagger at the very least.
It's so necessary. Like, with this vessel being delayed, their only damage is on the Zeus right now. He's sporting a Kaya, he's got the static field. There is damage for these fights, so they are smoking up with this Zeus shard now. And this is going to be it. There's going to be a Golem drop. It's going to be a Rolling Thunder. This has to be a fight. And found Parker.
They've actually burst Affliction, and now they found Parker, tossing him back into the rest of the squad, but they need to be careful they don't stack up for huge cleaves, and they've done a good job positioning around the awful. His team agrees though, so they're bringing him back up. They're not going to let him fight this one alone. He comes across alone. Avalanche, the toss up, and here comes Vitali. Rolling Thunder will be able to connect onto this Dazzle. Affliction falling very low. Thunder God's Wrath will come out. Almisho is the first casualty of this fight, but he may not be the last, as Alone getting gone on. Will be able to barely survive with the Dissimulate, getting onto the far side of the fight. Will Yuma be able to catch him? Aether Remnant interrupts the jump, but he's still being chased into the trees. Yuma really wants this kill between himself and Anna.
Zeus ult, but it will not be in time to catch anybody here. Oh, no, two steps committed.
Okay, they know that the BKB is still on cooldown. They're going to exploit the timing here. The Golem is also on cooldown, so Gardic cannot assist with anything but the Shadow Word, but the Shadow Word might just be enough. Yuma somehow still alive, and here come the reinforcements. They need to get the hell out of here. They're trying to run. They know they're dealing with the Rolling Thunder and with the Tiny that has Blink Dagger. Parker shows himself, finally gets his BKB back, now turning his attention towards Analog. He doesn't have the catch just yet though. As the Zeus still running. There's a Stormhammer. One more cleave should be enough. He gets the kill. On the backside of the fight though, Vitali still alive for now. Gets off a very nice swashbuckle to escape being brought down. Alone gets a Shallow Grave onto him as well. They now collapse onto Almisho. Get that taunting you.
Yeah.
Feels bad. They're gonna smoke up though. They're looking for a fight. Oh, they went onto Alone, but he got off the last second. Dissimulate dodges the initiation from Almisho. They still find two heroes with the Rolling Thunder, utilizing their vision quite well. Go on the high ground there. The damage onto Michael is enough to kill him. Wuma gets off a Wukong, but nobody's inside it just yet. Vitali finds himself in the warm embrace of Parker, who brings him down very, very quickly. Yuma forced to vacate the Wukongs, but he can't fight into the Sven. Parker's just too strong right now, and they all will be able to bring down Yuma. Almisho waiting for yet another fight, and as well as they finish their item timings. They want to find Analog, and guess what? Hello, my friend. There's no force staff on you, there's no BKB on you, nothing to help you defend yourself, as he will get brought down by Parker and Alone. That's not supposed to happen. Does have buyback, but when your Zeus is dying that quickly, Yuma also just has to vacate this lane because he literally can do nothing to help you.
Yeah, and this feels like, I don't even want to say the beginning of the end, but we're definitely in a mopping up phase right now. Infamous has to seriously misplay, and we all know that they can. But they'd have to really outdo themselves this time in order to throw this game.
3% win probability in their favor. You've seen that happen before though, so let's see what they can do here. Yuma inside of Wukong's, Wukongs, as he's gone immediately. Brought down by Parker. There is buyback, right support thing. It honestly felt like Infamous are in Hokori's heads. Every time they want to make a move, Infamous immediately says, alright, this is what they would likely be doing right now. For example, Affliction yet again standing outside the base to break the 5-hero smoke, and now they're going to counter-engage. El Misho almost dead immediately, but here comes Parker to make sure he's dead for sure. But he wants the priority target. He wants Analog, and he's gonna get Analog. Dead for 70 seconds. Gardic dies on the outskirts of the fight. El Misho controlled and killed as well. And buybacks are required from everybody. Yuma, not that big of a threat on the Monkey King. Dying sooner than his own supports in this game. And now they're going back for Analog. Parker still feeling super strong right now. Yuma forced to use Wukong, but it's right in front of the base, right in front of the fountain. Not really going to be effective in dissuading Infamous from grabbing a second lane of Rax.
That Golem drop was really just not good enough. They went on an illusion from the Void Spirit there. Already the wrong kind of engagement targets. The Dazzle doesn't even die, even though he was the one in front breaking the smoke.
TA mid, how I have not missed you. Seeing this again. Shackles now. They try looking for this first blood. Oscar and Michael trying to find Gardic. Gardic, flap away. There we go. Those are the plays we wanted, but unfortunately, still ends up dying.
Have decided that if his range is this bad, he needs something to make up for it. He can't throw his projectiles very far because they're very heavy, but that's why they hurt a lot. There we go.
Oh, you see these body blocks from El Misho. What a play. Vitaly, indeed it was. Some more gold going towards the puck right now.
Very happy to see this. Forward half
no.
Yeah, they're getting him.
Oh
It's
my gosh.
really good news.
Just raw right click, but it's phenomenal versus the CA that we see in the mid lane. Pretty much instantly between that and a couple hits, there's no more refraction.
It's 6
but
minutes.
She will get some bonus gold because it is 6 minutes and they are making this move middle. Analog try to get the turnaround. Yep. Need to do the research.
Another top Yuma.
Yuma is definitely dead. Affliction showing up here. They want to try get the Hex out from Michael, and indeed they do. They don't get the range for the Shackles yet, though. When is he going to get access to the Doppelganger? Well, he's going to get on his next life. However, Vitaly might be able to make some counterplay here. 2 heroes caught inside the Dream Coil. Unfortunately, doesn't catch Oscar, but Oscar will get caught by El Misho's Avalanche, cancelling out the TP. Vitaly will shortly have the damage to kill him, and have the damage to turn this into a double, if he can find Affliction.
One only slashes. Bad. And there we go. Serpent Wards on top. It's over.
But fortunately, it's not Vitaly that ends.
Oh,
Falling really low. They need to go.
Tumbles away.
Hokori? Hokori? Gonna let this go for free? Oh my god. They let it go for free. There's a shackle down onto Analog right now. Gardic will drop the Winter's Curse. It's gonna be good enough for them to kill the Juggernaut. He loses his life. He's not the one that was carrying the Aegis. At the same time, they will lose the puck though. Vitaly commits his life for the cause. Alone is now all alone. Surrounded by the PL. Yuma does have access to the Diffusal Blade. Looks like, in other words, you're baiting them into taking this fight in the Roshan pit. They take away the first life, almost alone. Still alive for now. Will finally die as El Misho dies inside the War Trap, maybe, as Gardic buys some time with the Cold Embrace. They get out the Avalanche toss onto Affliction. Affliction doesn't have the damage. It's a 5-position Nature's Prophet. He doesn't have enough to punch into El Misho. They kill him as well. Aegis is gone. Nature's Prophet is dead. Juggernaut got brought down.
The previous games as well. Yuma definitely a danger in this game.
Ooh, look at this. Double blink reveals coming to the top lane. They get the Avalanche out onto the Juggernaut. The leash coming in. Only gonna catch the Shadow Shaman though. Parker left behind on the far side of the fight. Oscar will find himself getting Winter's Curse. Can't keep the chase going onto Vitaly. It's only Affliction dealing out this damage. But what it does crucially is waste the BKB reveal from Oscar as he ends up losing his life. Nature's Prophet dies as well. And Yuma once again showed up to the fight to provide damage. It will put it one. Got it. Oh well, somebody has to die. And you've been doing a good job this time around, buddy, so it's all good. Will lose his life proudly for his squad, and there's going to be some counter engagement because Vitaly helps to bring down Michael very early on in the fight. Affliction trying to leave with the TP, but not going to be allowed to do so by Yuma. He right clicks him down.
For Infamous right now, but they definitely have to scrounge together this extra farm. ED on the jug. Yuma went in.
Yuma went in. He's found several core heroes here. Winter's Curse catches Oscar. This is a great situation because TA is doing half the damage for them. Oscar now getting caught out with the lasso. They've removed Solar Guardian from play. Does cost Vitaly his life though. And Alone now trying to turn up with the damage. Solar Guardian brought back on Oscar to try and utilize it in the fight. And they'll turn this damage out onto this Tiny. Now suddenly Yuma's all alone. Finds himself dying. Because Parker in that fight got off the GG / had a double damage rune as well. And try and really break the game. Going onto the high ground is Parker. He goes in, finds El Misho. They get the Hex out as well. Tiny gonna fall very, very shortly. Oscar Gets the full jump with the Solar Guardian, and the GG slashes out. Parker will not be able to get caught in the Winter's Curse because he was removed from the game at the time. They will still be able to kill at least alone, but Parker will claim the life of the PL, spinning him down with this Juggernaut and claiming a double kill. Vitaly also gets bashed up. First hit here by the Jug. Fortunately for him, not going to be completely chain locked. Is able to get back into the base.
Crazier.
Looking that way as Michael is going to drop down the finale of these Mass Serpent Wards. They're going to be sending Hokori down to Division 2. They're already there, but they're going to send them further down in style. One last buyback from Gardic. He doesn't have Winter's Curse for another 15 seconds, so he can't do anything here. Yet again, Hokori are impotent. Yet again, they throw in the GG. And Infamous will claim game number 2, force these tiebreakers in South America, and show us that they might be a team that deserves that major pedigree.
Yep. They still got it here.